Hello, everybody. Welcome to Engine Show. Today, we're going to be talking about stop motion adventure Sonic versus Torrent Sonic.exe. SMA stands for Sonic Stop Motion Adventure Sonic. Got it? Powers and abilities: homing attack, can move left and right in the air, spin dash, Sonic Wind, break the fourth wall, super speed. Items: sensu beams, healing and short strength boost. Kirito's sword can be paired with 2 Chaos Emeralds and Caliburn, short period of time. All of these, he basically rather not use the swords, but I just put that there for, intelligence purposes. Sensu beams, he only used it once, and he never used it since. Strength: flipped a giant robot easily, break metal, punch the metal maniac across the house, and chopped Calibur's hand. My bad. Speed: reacted to and deflected an energy blast, dodge chaos control, faster than the fastest car in the world, which I did not calculate. I'll try and do that while I'm yeah. Where was I? Fastest car in the world. Oh, smarts. Destroyed Eggman's memory drive. Made two badniks hit each other. Admits he made mistakes. Used the moment Silver gave him to knock him out. So, Silver basically knocked him upwards. Right? So then he was like, I'm just gonna use momentum. That's what I was trying to put. Wow. Momentum that Silver gave him to knock him downwards, which is very smart. And can beat Knuckles in chest. Durability: hit by Metal Sonic, electrocuted, turned into a Badnik, double Knuckles sandwich, and Chaos Storm. Chaos Storm is basically electrocution, but with chaos energy. Weakness: doubting himself, jokes a little too much, overconfident at times, and got knocked out 5 times. Can't attack Amy. Defeated Metal Sonic twice and Hyper Metal Sonic twice. With a little help from Shadow. Jet the Hawk twice. Chaotic Crew helped in round 2. Evil Sonic had Caliburn and Speedstar. Speedstar is his vehicle. Badniks: Sir Salazar, Benedict Caliber, Dark Energy SBO, Silver, Shadow, Sorato, Bedlam. His forms: Sonic Riders, Hoverboard. He used it to defeat Jet the Hawk. Warhog: predicted chaos control, charged, punched, negative chaos energy. Dark Sonic: corrupts data, can't be deleted. Has to experience sadness to transform. 6 Chaos Sonic. So he only used 6 Chaos Emeralds at this time. Chaos Control, Speed, Blur, Punch. He basically ran fast enough to make a blur and then still was at the same spot he was in. Does that make sense? Chaos Control, Speed, Blur, Punch. Oh, punch the last Chaos Emerald out of a shadow. My bad. Supersonic: charge, punch, destroyed Sorato in one blow. Flight, energy blast, supersonic wind, homing attack. Machine powered supersonic. So when I say machine powered, I mean Tails had a generator of the Chaos Emeralds energy being absorbed. Hold on, let me think. So Tails had a generator, right? He wanted to take out energy from the Chaos Emeralds so that they can go back to their normal state because they were being way too powerful and Sonic couldn't use the supersonic form for a very long time anymore because they were putting too much force on the Chaos Emeralds. So they had the idea of using the energy that they had stored to make Sonic powered by machinery. Not as powerful as supersonic and unlimited time. Hypersonic boom, flight, supersonic with chaos emeralds equals hyper form. So supersonic with chaos emeralds equals hyper form. The supersonic, I mean, is machine powered supersonic. Moderator, teleportation, in charge of the chaos emeralds. He's in this form at all times now. Can send you to the emerald dimension. The Chaos Emerald Dimension, which is where Bedlam and he fought. Which is technically speaking him and Bedlam versus Sonic, EXE, and Amy. Tornt Sonic EXE. Powers. Sonic disguise can look like Sonic to trick trick Tails. Healing factor, flight, sharp claws, telekinesis, arm tentacles, soul manipulation. Has to destroy their physical body to absorb their soul. And as for telekinesis, he never used it on others. He only used it on a tree to break it apart and stuff. Strength, chop trees in half just by flying at them. Pulled out the bone from his head, chopped Tails in half, and his head with one swing, made a tree into wooden spikes, broke Eggman's blaster, or gun, with one hand, picked up Eggman, then ripped him in half. Speed, catches up to Tails, dodge Knuckles' punch, walks when not flying, slower than Cream the Rabbit in the Lightspeed shoes. Not saying that the other Sonic is Lightspeed as well, but yeah. Smarts, trick Tails with Sonic's face, made Tails feel like he is safe, used a tree as a projectile, his tentacles caught up to Eggman's ship when he boosted, caused Eggman to trip. Durability, stabbed in the head with a bone, vaporized, energy blast, laser beam. When I say vaporized, I don't mean like he turned into dust. Most of his body was still intact. It's just that he has a lot of holes in his body now. Doesn't seem to be having a heart either, but he does have his weaknesses. Ready? Weakness, gets distracted easily. Eggman escaped his tentacle grip, didn't heal after huge amounts of damage right away. He did later on, but yeah. Sunky, which is this dude over here, with black dot eyes, light blue, yeah. Punched in the no-no square, lets his guard down. Decapitation is his weakness. So even though he doesn't have a heart, he can be decapitated and be defeated. Sonic EXE forms. Sonic form. Second form. Powers needs 3 souls to transform. Hide his eyes. Has puppet strings. Can rip you apart with them. Take you to a different dimension. Turns you into a puppet. Smarts tricked Cream into using the Lightspeed shoes to almost run into spikes. Pushed Cream into the spikes. Used Amy to gather Cream's soul. Third form, needs 2 souls, the second split into 3, so that's a total of 5 souls to transform. Fourth form, Chaos has Chaos Emerald's energy because as you can see, there's 7 in his chest. Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Amy, and Cream the Rabbit. Sorry about that. I had to move. My arm is a little bit damaged now. Yeah. Let me just see something real quick. Hmm. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think that he's going to be able to use the Werehog or this Dark Sonic form, nor the Sonic Riders. So technically, those forms he does have, and he has used them, but he can't use them. He can't use all of these forms because, as the moderator, he's supposed to not use the Chaos Emeralds to protect them. But we're already breaking a lot of rules here for his story arc. So, or his story. But I kid you not, I feel like he's not going to use Werehog, nor Dark Sonic, nor Sonic Riders. He will use either, not even 6 Chaos when he has literally 7 Chaos Emeralds, you know. So he'll use Super Sonic or slash Machine Powered Sonic and Hypersonic. These 2 forms would, yeah, I feel like obliterate this dude because there's this Sonic right here and he basically lost him because he let his guard down. He was like, what is this dude? You know? He is powerful, yes. Like, he chopped off, I mean, he chopped trees in half. You know? He got electrocuted and survived. The voting. Which YouTube fan made Sonic character would win in a fight? Disclaimer, Sonic stop motion adventure means SSMA, you know. 60 my bad. 67%, which is 2 maybe, right? Like 2 people voted for yes, Sonic stop motion adventure Sonic, and 1 person voted for Torrent Sonic.exe. The winner is Sonic stop motion adventure Sonic. Chaos he has Chaos Emerald forms, which is Hypersonic and Supersonic, reacted to teleportation, which is the Chaos Emeralds, you know. You know, Chaos Control. He also has been frozen multiple times by Chaos Spear and still basically was durable enough to survive those attacks. But he can't do that. Sonic stop motion adventure. Experience fought others like him, like Caliber, and Metal Sonic, and in the first season, which I didn't use the first season for him because it feels like it's too many powers and is overpowered as well. Because he has Kamehameha in there, he copies people's abilities. Like Metal Sonic. Sonic used season 2 to season 1, to season 3, my bad. Chaos Emerald energy. Just having 6 of them allowed him to defeat Shadow. 7 energy storage version of them allowed him to keep up with Bedlam, and technically used 14 Chaos Emeralds to defeat Bedlam. So, even though he has a Chaos Emerald form, I kid you not, He'd most likely only be supersonic.exe, but he will not reach hypersonic. And Sonic already defeated someone that uses Chaos Emerald energy as well. So basically, just by defeating Bedlam proves that he can defeat peeps. He can teleport himself now. He just he just has so many different powers. Even if he does use his swords and stuff, he could easily decapitate him. It's gonna be a little bit difficult for him to take him down because, well, he did rip off Calibur's arm. So if he could do that, he most likely could rip off his head because it's metal. But metal's most of the time, I don't know. Either way, I feel like he would still win by just, having way too many forms. Has two good forms and experience and his speed reacting to and other things. Also, being electrocuted goes crazy, but he has been knocked out 5 times. That's my concern. But when he is serious, he's a force to be reckoned with. Sonic speed is Sonic stop motion adventure Sonic speed is better because he dodged blasts compared to him throwing objects, right? He would practically dodge those, I feel like. If he could dodge energy blasts, he can most likely dodge anything. And that was just on his base form, so imagine what he can do when he is in a higher form. Also, one weakness that you could say that this Sonic EXE form has when he's on his second form, I think, right? No. On his third form. In his third form, he has a big eye in the middle. And Sonic is definitely going to hit that easily. So that's a very, very bad idea to have an eye in the middle of somebody's chest. So, yeah. So that defeats speed and, yeah. He fought Metal Sonic, meaning he can defeat himself. Or scale to. So, yeah. Yeah, also, the strength thing, he's strong enough to basically chop Sonic in half easily. But if you're faster than someone, might as well just, be careful and fight him. He also did fight somebody with a sword. Right? And they could easily chop him in half. And he, survived that fight. Yeah. So that just helps him with the speed, trumps strength sometimes. And his experience also allows him to fight Sonic.exe. Because he also fought Evil Sonic. He fought himself. Right? And Evil Sonic is technically what Evil Sonic... Well, okay. Evil Sonic and Sonic.exe are practically the same thing. Except one enjoys killing and the other one's just evil and does mischievous things. Right? But he fought himself. And he won. He won! And it was in his dream world and stuff, so, yeah. So, with all that being said, the winner of this fight is Sonic Stop Motion Adventure Sonic. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.